Welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And it looks like Adam Schiff and other Democrats and, of course, the media are absolutely furious over Republicans actually going to follow through and strip committee assignments from people like Adam Schiff, kicking him off the Intel Agency committee, kicking Eric Swalwell off the committees, kicking Ilhan Omar off committees, just go down the list, kicking these individuals off these committees. They can't be trusted with nation's secrets. They've shown over and over they're more than willing to leak information in order to damage their political opponents. And they act shocked now when the Republicans, who have retaken control of the House of Representatives, says these people are not going to serve on committees. They act shocked by it. After they are the ones that initiated this. We said 2 years ago when this took place, when they kicked Marjorie Taylor Greene off, when they kicked off other individuals from the Republican Party for committees, we said that you are going to rue the day that you made this a precedent. And now it's coming to fruition, which is fantastic. We don't need any of these individuals near any of the government secrets, right? So before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button if you're new here. Thank you for joining me. Allow me to share some info with you. Hopefully you can share it with your friends and family. Smash that like button at 1,500 likes. And if you like the content, you like the video, you like the channel, smash that super thanks as well. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Adam Schiff, one of the biggest slime balls in Congress, is angry about being stripped of his precious Intel committee assignments. That's right. He is so angry about it and furious about it because he won't be able to get his grubby little hands on info any longer without it being illegal now. And he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that one bit. And of course, he went to the mainstream media whining about it. Adam Schiff is really angry about the possibility of being removed from the Intel committee. Good. He doesn't need to be anywhere near it. Now that the Republicans are taking the House of Reps, there are very real possibilities that Adam Schiff will lose his position on the House Intel committee. Schiff is really unhappy about it, and that's just too bad. He talked about it on CNN this weekend. He said here on CNN, he says, as with people in general, there are certain political figures who simply can't get out of their own way. In the case of California Democrat Adam Schiff, it's more likely he's intentionally tries to humiliate himself every time he opens his mouth. Lying mouth, toss in his stage 4 TDS, and this guy is a real bundle of joy. Schiff's latest delusion blabbering on CNN, of course, was in response to GOP House Leader Kevin McCarthy confirmation during November 20th segment on Fox News that if he becomes Speaker of the 118th Congress on January 3rd, he will remove Schiff, Omar, Swalwell from respective committee seats. So let it be said, so let it be done. Let's pass on the Menza twins, Omar and Swalwell for now, but above the confirmation for Kevin McCarthy does not sit well with Schiff. So what did Schiff do? Well, he always does. Not only did he lie his rear end off, he concocted a ridiculous excuse, hoping enough people would buy his nonsense. So here's Adam Schiff. Let's take a listen to what he said.
You well know the man who was trying to be Speaker, a Republican, Kevin McCarthy, says that he wants to kick you off the Intelligence Committee, the committee that you now chair, because of your handling of the Trump-Russia investigation, and specifically that you repeatedly asserted that there was direct evidence of direct collusion, which didn't materialize. What's your response to McCarthy?
Well, McCarthy apparently doesn't think it's collusion if your campaign manager is giving inside polling data and battle strategy in key states to an agent of Russian intelligence while the Russians are helping your campaign. But most Americans would call that collusion. McCarthy's problem is not with what I've said about Russia. McCarthy's problem is he can't get to 218 without Marjorie Taylor Greene and Paul Gosar and Matt Gaetz. And so he will do whatever they ask. And right now they're asking for me to be removed from my committees, and he's willing to do it. He's willing to do anything they ask. And that's the problem. Kevin McCarthy has no ideology. He has no core set of beliefs. It's very hard not only to get to 218 that way, it's even more difficult to keep 218. That's his problem. So he will misrepresent my record. He'll misrepresent Eric Swalwell or Ilhan Omar, whatever he needs to do to get the votes of the QAnon caucus within his conference.
Yeah, he's an absolute liar, and he deserves to be kicked off every committee, out of Congress, in prison. That is where Adam Schiff and many of these individuals belong. And I'm glad that Kevin McCarthy is going to follow through on this. But again, I will believe when I see it. I still think Kevin McCarthy is not the best choice for leader, but we'll see how Congress votes on that. But if he does become leader, he needs to follow through on all of these promises in order to hold this out of control regime accountable for. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me on all my social media, including Odysee and Gab. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, and of course, leave a Let's Go Brandon. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.